Demarcus Cousins tore his ACL playing pickup in LA. You got to feel for this man. He tore his ACL in 2018. I mean, he tore his Achilles in 2018. Tore his quad earlier this year. He made it just in time for the finals. He didn't have the greatest finals, but he was still impactful, even on like basically on one leg and not even in full shape. He goes, play pickup. He's trying to like get himself in shape. Just signed with the Lakers, 1 year deal, about $3 million. Tears his ACL. Tears his ACL. There is something that we, as in terms, when I say we, I mean the science community, the basketball community. There's something we don't understand about overuse, or something about how players are training. The way that the players are training, there's something off about the mechanism. Because if you look at his injury, Demarcus went down. It was basically a non-contact injury, and right away he knew something was wrong. Right away, Demarcus knew like something was wrong. Everybody was just like putting their heads down. They knew something was wrong. So we have to, and the NBA trainers across the country, doctors across the country, we have to see if there is some kind of relation with all these lower leg injuries. If you have one lower leg injury, does it 99% make you susceptible to another lower leg injury? Is it something that is going to automatically affect you in other ways? Because DeMarcus going down like this. He had surgery on the Achilles. Quad tears his quad. He rehabs that. It comes back together. Now he tears his Achilles. Like, is there some kind of conjunction? Because you look at all the stars that we essentially lost due to lower leg injuries that never really came back 100% how they were supposed to. You look at somebody like Derrick Rose with the knee injuries. You look at Brandon Roy, same thing, knee injury, lower leg injury. You look at somebody like Greg Oden. All these guys, is it just your predisposition? Or is it simply put that these players are training too much and they're just, like I said, overtraining? Like the weightlifters, if you're a weightlifter, you know that some people don't believe in overtraining or whatever the case is. But there has something to be said about rest and recovery. Are these guys simply playing too much basketball to the point where they're not resting and recovering? Because if you think about it, back in the day, players like MJ, Reggie Miller, Patrick Ewing, Karl Malone, or Charles Barkley, they played ball during the regular season, and then during the offseason, they wouldn't even pick up a ball. They wouldn't do nothing with basketball related, nothing. You look at these guys today, when the season is over, they go for vacation for a week or two. Then they're like, I'm back at it. I'm back in the lab. I'm adding to my game. It's like it's too soon. It's too soon. And I don't know if it's the amount of 82 game season. These guys are like, it feels like damn near their bodies are breaking down. So that's why you can't get mad at somebody like a Kawhi Leonard who wants to sit out a season or sit out until he feels right for himself. Because I feel like these guys are rushing back too quickly and they're getting hurt. And as far as Demarcus Cousins goes, this is something that's like, it's another blow. Like, you're looking at a guy before the Achilles injury, he was averaging 25 and 10 or 12. He was on pace to sign a $150 million contract. Now you're looking at him, and he's getting these $3 million contracts here, mid-level exceptions there. It is so disheartening. Honestly speaking, I think in the next Players Association, a collective bargaining agreement, they need to put something where they can say, hey, if a guy gets injured, because this is all guaranteed money for now anyway. If a guy gets injured, if he was on pace to make $150 million, he should be able, in terms of insurance and a safety net, he should at least be able to make 1/3 of that or 1/4 of that from, let's say, a pension or something. Because these guys, you know, they contribute to the league as well. Like, Demarcus Cousins helped the Pelicans out. Demarcus Cousins made the finals compelling the way he played. Demarcus Cousins was supposed to be a key cog in the Lakers run for championship. A lot of people saying, well, DeMarcus wasn't, they didn't really expect much from DeMarcus. I think that's poppycock. I think that's bullshit. I think they expected him to come off that bench or be a starting center and really work things and open up the floor for Davis, because Davis' natural position is not necessarily a center. He's a hybrid power forward, point forward. Sometimes he can go into the center position, but he's not necessarily like a big banger. So that being said, I think they were looking for him to do something nice. I know they got JaVale McGee and everything, but I think JaVale was going to be like their last kind of resort. I think they were going to put in Cousins in spurts and then let him get his legs underneath him and really come into fruition into the offense. So this is a big blow. I feel extremely sorry for DeMarcus. You know, all my prayers are up to him and his family, because he's not yet secured his bag. And, like, with these injuries and everything, teams are going to be, like, thinking twice about giving them, you know, a long-term deal. And I think that sucks. And I think there should be something that negates that, or a safety valve for somebody like that really puts in the work. I mean, he put in all the work. You know, I don't know what, you know, you don't want to count other people's money, but I know the owners, they really could, and the Players Association, they should try to see some kind of stipulation, some kind of pension even if you can't get $150 million, if you could get like $10 million or $15 million, you know, on the back end of your career after you retire, you know, some kind of safety insurance, because this is bad. Like, this is horrible. This is horrible for DeMarcus. He's toned himself down, wasn't getting that many technicals. Every technical he's ever gotten post that Achilles injury essentially got rescinded. So he shaped up, and it's just to see this happen, and, you know, the Warriors card didn't work for him because, you know, everybody got injured, including himself. It just sucks. It sucks. It sucks. But there is something to be said. Are they rushing themselves back too soon? Or is it like the players should just seek independent doctors? Because it seems like the trainers and everything that they're using as train them up to a certain point, and then they get re-injured again. So that's something that's really on my mind there. Hoops Junction, where Hoops meets Hoopla. Like, comment, subscribe.